Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming to class today. We are going to start seated. So please go ahead and sit in a way that feels absolutely wonderful for you. I always say, there's many of us that have hip or knee issues. Sit in a chair, sit on blocks, blankets, whatever makes the most sense for you. I am going to read again. I've just been taking in a lot of Donna Fald's books. Two of them that I'm really enjoying. This one, the newer one that I've gotten from her, called What's True Here. And I almost cannot read a page without dog-earing it and saying, oh, I want to read that one again. So sit well. Find your breath. Take a nice deep breath in and let it out. Maybe close the eyes. And I'll read this one from her called Many Gifts. From the east, I receive the gift of light, and from the west comes rest and depth and the courage to be with darkness. The north teaches me to bear witness to what's true, and from the south flows warmth, acceptance, and the choice to put judgment aside. The earth beneath my feet offers stability and staying power, while the sky invites me to think big, to see beyond the personal, to dare to reach the stars. From the nameless presence inside and out comes the ability to know the whole and boldly align my actions with that knowing. When I read that this morning, it's the first time I've seen that one, it reminded me that, again, it is all connected, right? Whether we are in the north, south, east, or west, when we feel the earth beneath our feet, when we reach for the sky, for the stars, it is all connected. And there are lessons and beauty in all of that. And that fills my heart with hope. It fills my heart with possibility. And it helps me remember my place in the world, in all of it. Tiny, insignificant, and yet still a presence in this place. So allow the breath to move into your body. Allow it to exit. Allow it to release. Breathing in, taking it in, and letting it go. Perhaps you can picture the path of the breath as it comes in through the nose and enters the lungs. From the lungs, it moves into the heart, and the heart pumps that blood out into the entire body to feed it with oxygen, with nutrients. Once that oxygen goes through the body, it starts to come all the way back, comes back to the heart, into the lungs, out through the breath. And there is a miracle in all of that. Breathing in deep, letting it go. There's a song I've been listening to. I don't know the name, probably something simple like breathe in. And it's a mantra in song. And it says, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. let it go. And when I see myself holding my breath or feeling anxious or upset about something, I remember, breathe in and let it go. Good. One more here. Allow your eyes to open. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale to your heart. Interlace, press out. Keep the body nice and tall here. Just stretch the arms. See if you can get the elbows pretty darn straight, right? So some of us will keep a softness there, and if you need to do that, please do. But otherwise, extend through the elbows. Which body part? Press through the hands. Draw the shoulders back. Take a nice deep breath. Let the arms come up. Press up through the palms of those hands. Release if this is hurting your wrists in any way. Release those fingers. Exhale down. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to your heart. Interlace, press out. Bring it back to your heart. And then turn the palms up and drop the elbows. So as if you were holding a plate on those hands. Again, releasing if that is hurting something and your body's saying, no, thank you. Good, breathe. And then drop those hands, reach it up. Exhale, let go. Good, one more here. Inhale, take it up. Exhale to your heart. Maybe interlace the other way. Press out, draw the shoulders back. Press the arms up, extend through those elbows, reach through the wrists. Good. Bring it down. Turn the palms up so that you are holding on to that plate. Drop the elbows, drop the shoulders, maybe wiggle in place and breathe. And then take the arms out as if you were going to serve that to everybody in the room. Good. Inhale, take it up. Exhale to your heart. Take the arms to cactus. Open up, everybody. Soften those fingers. Circle out through the wrists. Bring the elbows, forearms together and open up. Good. Squeeze the chest, engaging chest muscles. Squeeze back, engaging back muscles, opposing muscles, chest and upper back. Squeeze it in and open. Squeeze, palms are toward you, open. Breathe. And when the arms go out, just two more here. Squeeze it in, open it up. Last one, squeeze, open, and then simply take those hands, interlace behind your head. Don't make this hard. It's a very soft interlace. Back of the head presses back, the elbows press back, the body or the belly tones in. I'm got like 3 steps ahead of myself here. Good. Now engage that core and slowly, carefully, one elbow rises up, one elbow drops. If that is too much, take that bottom hand to the floor. Please don't suspend your torso if that is an issue. Take it center, go the other way. Inhale, center. Exhale. Whew, good. Inhale, center. Last one. Exhale. Inhale, center. Let that hand go. Take the elbow up toward the ceiling. Good. And breathe. And draw that elbow toward your ear, right? So if it's out to the side, just draw it toward your ear. Feel the connection from the hip to the elbow. Watch the head. I can even see my head is kind of dropping there a little bit. And then simply extend the arm up. That's all. Just extend it up. Feel the line from hip to fingertips. Curl your fingers and curl your wrist down toward the inner forearm. Good. Stretch, everybody. Release the hand. Take everything up. Hold that beach ball. Take the hands behind your head. Interlace, maybe the other way. Go to the other side. Pause. Take the bottom hand down to the floor. Soften that shoulder. Reach the elbow up toward the ceiling. And breathe. And then draw that elbow a little bit more forward. Extend the arm up. Watch that head, that neck. Watch the standing shoulder, right? That it's not getting all jammed up. Find that big, big, big stretch. Breathe, everybody. And press up. Hold onto the beach ball. Exhale and let go. Whew, good. Roll that out. Shift out of your seat. Change your legs. Take the arms to cactus. And then just drop the hands down like you're a puppet, right? Like you're a marionette puppet. Drop the hands down. Let the wrists hang. Shake them out. I know how funny this must look. Good. Shake, shake, shake. And then bring them up. So working with this rotation of the shoulders, take it down and up. Try to keep the upper arms roughly level with the shoulders, but if that is crunching up the shoulders, lower them down. Good, just a couple more, up and down. Last one, up, bring them back, down, go to cactus, release it down, extend the arms up like a big Y, and down we go, reach up. We're gonna be working with the elbows and forearms a bit today. Squeeze, up, and last one, squeeze, and up, and let that go. Roll that out. We have one left, this little series here. Deep breath. So you're going to draw the elbows, upper arms to the side body, almost as if they were glued there. The palms are facing each other, and simply extend out, right? So all of these are different movements of the upper back, shoulders, arms, right? So we're working with that a little bit. As you bring those arms out, the upper shoulders externally rotate. The rhomboids and trapezius engage. Watch that head, neck. And then bring them in and just cross. Good. Reach out, cross, and out, and cross. Good. Just 3 more. And breathe. Try to keep the upper arms close to your body. Last one right here. Squeeze it back. Bring it in and shake that out, everybody. Well done. Let's take one leg out nice and wide. Again, you might be up on a blanket. If your bent knee is high, please support that with your block. And if this is yucky for your knee, just take that leg out until it isn't, or go wide leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Hands come forward. Open up that upper back. Right. Breathe. Find the sit bones. Engage the long leg. Draw the shoulders back. Whoo, soften through that head, that neck. Maybe close your eyes. And notice. Some of you will be mostly upright. Some of you are going to be able to go lower. Hang in there with me if you're one of those people. Please honor your back body, your spine. You know all this. I always remind you, but just in case. Deep breath. Good. So some of you are right here or up here. If you're up tall, I want you to bend the elbows and just straighten. If you're more forward, bend the elbows. Maybe they touch, and then lift and straighten the elbows. Down, the hands stay planted, and down, lift up. Good. 2 more. Down and up. You'll feel that increased stretch in that leg. And lift up, slide forward, inhale up. Exhale to your heart, listen up. You're going to take that long leg, slide it forward. More Janu Sirsasana, more standard forward fold. Again, block under the knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. So once again, don't go to your fullest. Don't like drop down because you're already warmed up. Draw the shoulders back, lengthen through your spine. If you can, level those hips out a little bit and breathe. If you're upright or more forward, same thing that we did before. You're going to drop your elbows. They don't have to touch. And then lift up straight arms. And down, lift up. Good. 3 more. Use your breath. The breath is the great savior for getting us back to center, getting us back to thinking. Good. Last one. And up, slide. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to your heart. Straighten that poor little leg that's been bent this whole time. Find Dandasana pose. Either hands are down or arms are up. Good. Fire up the legs. Feel the calf or the quadricep muscles, the thigh muscles working. Hold the beach ball if your arms are extended. Engage this back muscle. That's so important to downward facing dog. And release. Woo, good. Shake those legs outside too. Your other leg comes in, your long leg goes wide. Support your knee. Notice if it's any different on this side. Try to snuggle those sit bones into the mat. Take it up. Exhale, swan dive. Hands go where they are appropriate for you. Draw the shoulders back. Keep that chest open. Pause here. See how it is on this leg. What I find interesting between the wide leg forward fold and the narrow leg or more traditional Janu is the real difference in the muscles being stretched, the body part being affected. So again, whether you are more upright or more forward, dip the elbows and press into the hands and breathe. Good. This is 3 and 4 and 5. Slide those arms up. Inhale, reach. Exhale to your heart. Slide that leg forward so that the leg is straight out from the hip. Adjust as you need to. Take it up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Don't go to your fullest extension here. Again, draw the shoulders back. See, we can hunch. You hear me say that all the time. Draw the shoulders back. We can hunch forward and create all this congestion. Instead, we want to widen through the shoulders. Keep the chest open. Engage the long leg. And again, dropping elbows down and press up. And down. Good. Press up. 3 more. Slow, observe, down, and 2, last 1, and come up, reach up, exhale to your heart, straighten those legs, engage the legs, lift up so tall, chest is lifted, optionally take the arms up, Dandasana pose. Good. Release, hands to heart. Listen up. Slide those heels up. Take the knees out. Don't worry about how close they come. Don't worry about where they land. Just breathe. Take the knees together. Slide out best you can. Bring them in. Slide them out. Just warming these hips up. And in, straighten. Just the last one here. Bring them out. And open them up. Release the hands. Take the fingertips to the floor, either just in front of you or you can hold on to the legs. Don't pull on those ankles, my loves, right? Don't yank on those ankles. Just let them be and sit tall. Whew. Yeah. Right. Depending on what you do all day, how you slept last night, the legs, the hips can get so tight, and usually there's a bit of an imbalance here, usually inner thighs versus outer thighs. Big deep breath. And release, knees come together. Well done. Woo, straighten those legs, shake them out, and let's come on to our mats. I want you to grab your blanket if you have it. Place the blanket underneath your knees or where your knees will be. Take all the wrinkles out. Have your blocks where you can get to them. We're going to use those in a little bit. And then drop down to your elbows. So think of Sphinx pose here as far as your placement. The hands straight out, elbows under shoulders and in line with the shoulders. Your knees come back so that your knees and your hips are lined up. And then play with cat-cow here. Keeping the elbows, hands on the floor. Exhale as you round, tuck the tailbone, drop the head, squeeze the belly in. And then inhale as you lift. Exhale as you round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, draw it all back to center. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to neutral spine. Make sure you've got the low belly engaged. Press the right leg back. If you're on elbows and you dislike this and you've tried, come up to your hands. Everything we're going to do in these next few, you can do on your hands. Press into the hands, lift the legs, squeeze the belly, point your toes, and then just lower and tap that toe and lift. Good. Watch the low back here. You can lift a little higher than hip, but just don't do a deep dive into that low back. And 4, squeeze the glutes. And 5. Good. Lift and hold. This one a little trickier. Draw your elbow to your knee, same side, or sorry, knee to your elbow, and squeeze it in. And 4. And 5. Breathe. Good. Knee drop, same side. Take it out to the side and down. Just 5. I know we're doing this quick little warm up. 3, 4, 5. Last one on this side. Extend out. Take if it's your right leg, take your left hand out. Find balancing table on elbow. You're still good here. Lift that arm out to the side. And breathe. Watch that head. Watch that neck. And release, fully release the knee. Release the elbow. And press back. Nice little child's pose. Support your head. Find your breath. Good. Come on back up, everybody. Hands or elbows, ideally elbows today, just something a little bit different. Take the left leg out, squeeze the belly in, lift and point those toes and tap down for 5 and 4, 3, go slow, feel the end point of that glute engagement. Last one, breathe. Lift, bend the knee, try to bring it toward the elbow, same side for 5 and 4 and 3. You got it, everyone. And 2 and 1. Dropping that knee, but taking it out to the side. Yeah, I know. I said it was elbows and all we're doing is hips. 3, 4, and 5. Last one here. Extend that leg out. Reach with the right hand. I'm up on fingertips. I'm finding my balance. If I feel good, I'm going to take that right hand off the floor. Good. Breathe. And release. Lower the knee, lower the elbow, sink back. Child's pose, soften the shoulders. Shake it out, everybody. Come on back up. Table pose. From table pose, draw the right foot forward. You can take your hands to your blocks. Find your breath. Nice lunge. We know, right? Most of you have been with me a long time now. As you sink into that lunge, make sure you're engaging the glute. Make sure you're not just dropping into that hip. Find your breath. Big deep breath. Right hand to right knee. Take the left arm up. Find that gorgeous little stretch from your knee to your fingertips. And then that left hand, imagine you've got a rope up there and you're going to pull that rope down. So squeeze it down and then let it go. Squeeze it down. Let it go. And 3. And 4. And 5. Reach up, everybody. Release, hands down to your blocks. Just switch sides. So far, so good. So far, so easy. So she says, finding that lunge, left foot forward, right foot back, right glute engaged. Hold here. Notice, what do you feel here, right? Where is the stretch for you? Where is the compression? Is it too much? Does something need to be adjusted? All right, left hand, left knee, take it up. Pause here, just feel the stretch. If you have low back stuff going on, come off that lunge a little bit, lessen the curve of the back. And then pull that rope down. And reach up. Feel strong here as you reach up and pull down. Good, 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Breathe and take it up. Exhale, hands come down to your blocks. Slide that knee back. Move your blocks to the side just for a moment here. We're going to come back to them in a little bit. Plant your hands. Tone the belly in, flip your toes under. Let's get a down dog in there, stretching the lower legs, engaging the upper arms, upper shoulders. Pedal your feet. Yep, find your breath. Hold your dog. Shake your hips. I was going to say shake your tail. Shake your hips, everybody. Find your breath. Good. Float to plank pose. Lower your knees. Walk your hands forward toward the front of your mat. Drop one elbow and lift. Drop the other elbow. Notice if the elbows want to splay out. Try to keep it in line. And other. Drop and straighten, really straighten, right? Working with triceps here. Drop and drop. Just one more, both sides. Down and down. Lower both elbows. Adjust your hands. Claw the fingertips in. Tone your belly. Lift your knees. Dolphin pose. You can walk the feet in a little bit. Don't overdo. Breathe. From dolphin pose, walk those feet out. Plank on elbows. I know. Hang in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees, lower the hips. Sphinx pose. Find your breath. Lower all the way down. Let your head rest on your hands. Your upper body soft. Your shoulders are relaxed. Lift one leg, point the toes, press your hips into the floor. And then pulse for 3. So 1, 2, 3, and tap down. Lift up, same side. 1, 2, 3, down, 3, 3, 3, down, 4, 2, 3, one more. 5, 2, 3, and lower. Press the pubic down, lift the other side. 1, 2, 3, you got it. And 2, 3, and 4, 2, 3. Last one. 5, 2, 3, down. Both legs lift. Breathe, pulse. 1, 2, it's tiny. Tap your toes. 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4. Last one. 5, 2, 3, lower down, squeeze the low belly in, come back to Sphinx pose. Elbows down, hands shoot out from those elbows. The palms press down, the tips of the fingers squeeze in. Press into your knees, lift your hips, flip your toes under, and find plank. Breathe, everybody. You've got this. Squeeze the belly in, engage the legs. Lift your hips, walk those feet up. Dolphin pose. If dolphin hurts your arms, your shoulders, please drop up to the hands so that you're in regular down dog. Lower your knees to the floor. Press into your hands, everybody. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. I know, quite the warm up, eh? And walk those feet wide. Woo, walk those hands back. Bend the knees, lift up, come on up. And move your blanket out of the way. So when we spend time on elbows, especially weight bearing, right, it can put a lot of stress in those shoulders and neck. So always be mindful coming out as you need to at any time. So stand in mountain pose, open up your shoulders, shake out the hips, the legs, the arms, adjust your clothing. All right. And breathe. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, bend the elbows, squeeze them to your side. Like you're going to hold on to something between the elbows and your waist. Good. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, squeeze. Just one more like this. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze, and let go. Choice 1, right there. 3 more. Choice 2, come on down. Come on down. Keep the chest lifted. Keep the knees from knocking into each other. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze. And up. Squeeze. 3. Squeeze. Stand all the way up. And release. Step wide on your mat. Turn the toes out slightly. Bend into your knees. And find that wide-legged lunge. The knees press out. The chest is lifted. Stand up, arms up, 5-pointed star. Exhale, squeeze it down. Inhale up. Exhale. And reach. Exhale down. You've got this, everyone. Just 2 more. Exhale, squeeze, and up. Last one, squeeze, hold right here, goddess pose, right? Find the center of the feet, sink into your hips, take your hands to your thighs, but keep the elbows tucked and breathe. Whew. Good, cross the hands across your belly, open them up. And 2, I know, and 3, 4, 1 more, 5, open, stand all the way up. Exhale and release. Step it together. Shake it out. Shoulders are such interesting joints when you think of all the muscles that come in, around, and toward those shoulders, right? All the way from the arms to the neck, back, chest. Amazing. Stand tall. Find your breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms out to your sides, cross left under right, eagle arch, just stretching what we did. And breathe. If your right arm is closest to you, take both elbows to your left. Woo, yep, big old stretch there. Take it center, look at which arm is closest. Inhale. Exhale, go the other way, left. Right under left or left on top of right. Woo, shake out head, shake out neck, and then take both elbows to the right. I'm mirroring here. Hopefully it's not confusing. And breathe. Take it back to center, release. Exhale, hands down. Reach both hands behind you, interlace. Press down more than out. Okay, when we press out, the front shoulders can roll forward. We want them to squeeze back, but don't over squeeze. Good, breathe. Now, a little bit tricky here, just watch or just try. You're gonna slide the hands up and then back down to center or down to the bottom. Slide them up any amount and down. Just one more, slide them up and down. If you can hold that interlace, bend your knees, bring your chest toward your thighs. Start to draw the elbows or the arms up and back a little bit. Keep the knees bent. Knees bent, the head can drop. Find those front shoulders reaching back behind you. Breathe, everybody. And draw those hands back down to your sacrum. Stand all the way up. Release. Take those arms up. Exhale and behind your head. Find that solid stance once more and drop elbows to one side. Easy here, right? When we're kind of floating in space here, it can be easy to overdo it, so don't go too far. And center, only do one on both sides. Breathe. Woo. And center, reach up. Exhale, take it down. Shake all that out. Come on back, front of your mat. Blocks are nearby. You can even put them on your mat, I suppose. Mountain pose. Take one hand to your chest, other hand to your chest. Drop the elbows, lift the chest, close your eyes. Find your breath. Notice how quickly you come back to center. Release those hands. Open the eyes if you haven't already. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands can come to blocks just as long as they're not too high up. I want you to bend your right knee. Bend your right knee. Take the left arm up into a standing twist. So your left leg relatively straight. It should be soft. Your right knee bent. Reach with the left arm. Don't overdo. And lower down. Take it to your block. Switch sides. The left knee is bent. The right arm reaches up. Hold. Breathe. And lower. Bend the right, listen up, bend the right knee, bend the left elbow, take the elbow and arm up. And breathe. Release, other side, bend the left knee, cactus arm the right, and reach that up. Standing twists. And lower down. Soften both knees, step back, right leg. Your choice, knee up or knee down. Either way works beautifully. Take your hands to your knee. Find that lunge, that solid lunge, wide enough for your support. Upright, back knee a little soft. Take the arms up. Exhale to your heart, exhale out to the sides, cactus arms. Squeeze the elbows into each other. The palms face you like you're reading a book. Reach them back out. Take them up. Reach them all the way behind. Press back. Straighten. Press through the back leg. See if you can straighten the front leg. This is tricky. Hands down if you need more balance. Bend the front knee. Whoo. Take it up. Yeah, that was tricky. Exhale, hands blocks. Push off, step forward. Bend your knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to your heart. Pause. Find the space between the actions, right? Between the stimulus and the response. Pause. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, hands down. Soften the knees, step back, left leg. Again, remember, block your knee can come to the floor. I love that version as well. Hands come to your knee, lift up, back knee a little soft. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squeeze those elbows to your side. Inhale, reach up. Out to the side, cactus, take them together. Whoo, squeeze. And open up. Let's do that a couple more times. Squeeze in. And open. Last one, squeeze. And open, reach up. Exhale, hands behind, interlaced or not. This is the tricky part. As you press the hips back, front leg straightens, torso comes forward, arms reach back. Breathe. Bend that front knee, drop the arms, inhale up. Exhale to your blocks. Push off, step forward, bend both knees, inhale all the way. Exhale down. Soften, soften, everybody. Release the arms, find mountain. And breathe. All right, last round here. Take it up. Exhale down, everyone. Soften the knees, step back, right leg. Pause here, knee up or knee down. Hands come to your knee, lift up. Inhale, reach up. Breathe. Arms out to the sides. Squeeze them in and lift. Two more. Squeeze. And lift. Last one. And lift. Cactus arms 3 times to the center. Ooh, yeah. Open. You're going to feel so open in your chest. Breathe. Take it up. Listen up. You're going to take those hands to your block this time. Drop the back or drop the hips back, straighten the front leg, pyramid pose. Breathe, hold here, everyone. Lengthen your spine. Soften the elbows. 1, you're here. 2, press into your blocks and straighten those arms. Feel the triceps, back of those arms. Engage. And then bend the elbows any amount, does not have to be much. And push and bend. Keep those hands pressing into the blocks. Push and bend. Even if you're bending 1/4 of an inch, up and down. Release, push into your blocks. Bend your front knee. While we're here, let's just do a little twist. Right hand stays on the mat or on your block. Take the left arm up. Circle it back. Back to the block, push off, step forward. Bend the knees, take it up, everyone. Exhale your heart. Take one hand to your heart, the other one to your heart. Drop the elbows. Find your breath. As the breath moves your energy through your body, you let go of all kinds of stuck, yucky stuff. So let it go. Let it go. There's a song in there, a Disney song, I think. Open your eyes, release, take it up. Let's see if I can remember everything on the second side. Bend the knee, step back with your left leg. Find your sweet little lunge. Hands to your knee, lift your chest. Inhale the arms up. Turn the palms forward, pull that rope down and lift up. Exhale, pull it down. Just one more, reach and down, pull and up. Bend the elbows, stop halfway, squeeze them into center and open. Let the arms rotate, open. Good, last one. And open, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to your blocks. Straighten the front leg. Does not have to be fully straight. You know your hamstrings better than I do. So breathe. You are here. By the way, I didn't say this on the other side, just dawned on me. You can go higher here on your blocks as long as you feel stable. Now, push into your blocks like you're going to carry the weight there. And then maybe bend the elbows and straighten and really straighten. When we straighten the arms, we engage that tricep. And bend, straighten, one more, bend, and straighten. Bend your front knee, leave your left hand where it is. Take the right arm up. Find your lunge, twist, beauty, beauty. Lower down. Whew. Move your blocks away for a moment. Plant your hands, down dog. Plank pose. Lower the knees. Child's pose. Let the hands or let the head rest on the hands. I've been doing this version much more often to support the neck and not just let things drop. I don't have a big drop in my head in child's pose, but I do know some that do. And I like this supported version a bunch. Big deep breath. Good job, everyone. Come on down to your belly. It's funny, I usually, not always, usually Wednesdays, I'll just chill for a second. Usually Wednesdays are kind of easier, lower key, longer holds. Today would be the exception to that rule because we're just flowing our little hearts out. So if you need an extra rest, please go ahead and take that. But otherwise, come onto your belly and come onto your forearms. Now, I did not say this, but we could certainly do that, and especially low back folks. Take that blanket, put it underneath your hips so that your pubic bone rests on that blanket. And Michal, especially for you, I think it might be helpful. So you can go high, you can go low, whichever way works for you, or just a nice cushion, right? A nice soft landing here. We are going to play with Dolphin one more time before we finish and take it down to the floor. So just want you to come into a soft version of Sphinx and wiggle side to side and stretch out the belly. Deep, deep belly muscles here. Good. All right, so dolphin pose, right? It is kind of like down dog, except that we're on elbows. So the alignment through the shoulders, the elbow, the head is particularly important. If you get any pain in your shoulders, you come out of that pose and either do down dog or table pose and trust your body. So you're on your elbows, right? And there's this interesting thing, and I've heard other teachers say this. It's almost like you're going to windshield wiper these hands isometrically. You're going to windshield wiper them out and feel the engagement at the back body. But then you're going to windshield wiper in the other way isometrically. So it's almost like the hands press out as if they could go out to the sides. And then the elbows press out isometrically as if they could go out to the sides. And then you've got all kinds of engagement happening in that upper body. I love the feeling of this. It can be subtle, it can be big, but feel that. Okay, the fingers claw in, don't overreach your thumbs, right? Keep them equally distanced from the other fingers. And then tone in through the belly, push into your knees, walk those knees up to your blanket. So you're in table pose on your elbows. Do the windshield wiper thing where they both go out and in at the same time. Flip your toes under, squeeze your belly to neutralize your spine, and lift your knees. So here we are, dolphin pose. If it feels weird, adjust the elbows, hands, maybe a ½ inch in or out. Don't go too far out, you'll lose your support. 1, you're here, you can hang. 2, you're gonna walk those feet forward. So elbows and shoulders are more one over the other. And then finally, you can lift one leg. Preparation for elbows handstand, I guess. Breathe or headstand. Release that leg. Switch sides. Find your breath. Release that side. Walk your feet out. Find plank. Lower the knees, lower the hips, Sphinx, and lower all the way down, everybody. Whew, I know that was a lot. Your breath. Shake out the hips, press down through the pubic bone. So again, mindful here. I want you to take your left arm, elbow out to the side in kind of cactus pose. So if you look roughly, your elbow shoulder line up, your palm is straight out from that. Your right hand is going to go to fingertips out to the right side, and your right elbow points up. We've done this before, but it's been a long time. What are we doing here, folks? We are going to stretch the left side chest / shoulder. So be mindful that left elbow stays on the floor. As I push into the right side, I'm looking to the right, and I'm going to press and lean to the left side any amount, right? So you can leave the legs stacked. You can bend the elbows. We're looking for a stretch at the front of the left chest. You can take the top leg and step toes back. Just drop the head to the floor. If it feels funky, change the angle of your left arm. Meaning you lower the elbow, you raise the elbow, you straighten the arm, you lessen the stretch by taking the body closer to the floor. Breathe and release. Whew. Take both arms, just cactus. Lower the forehead to the floor. The other side, your right arm stays in cactus. Your left fingertips come to the floor, outside your shoulder, elbow points up. As you push into the fingertips, you're going to roll to your side. You can take the back leg back. You're looking for a gentle stretch. For me, this is tight on both sides, so I'm not going to go too far. I'm just going to kind of relax into it and see if it'll stretch. Trust your body. Trust your instinct. Don't overdo it, everybody. And release. Whew. You're back on your belly. Press into your pubic bone. Take both hands behind you and lift the front shoulders away from the floor. Interlace the hands and press the hands down to your tailbone. Once you're there, I don't want you to lift the arms. Keep the arms resting, but lift the legs. Variation here of locust pose. Legs are lifted, tailbone is long. The arms actually pressing down into the glutes to keep that grounded. Big deep breath. Good, keep it going. If you want, raise the arms, don't over raise. Don't let the front shoulders drop to the floor. And release fully. Bend the knees, everybody. Windshield wiper those legs. Release your legs, turn to one side. Cushion your head with your arms or a block. Bend your knees. Whew. And breathe. You're going to take your top arm over your ear. Yep. And then you're going to straighten your top leg as if it were laying on a table. All right, elbow to knee, squeeze it in. You can go past if you have that range and reach both. Go slow. Squeeze it in and back and reach. Good. 3 more. Squeeze. Go slow and reach. And 4. Squeeze. Last one. Squeeze and extend. And then release both knees stacked. Take that top arm, reach it forward. Pull the shoulder back so the shoulders are level. Take the arm up. Very gently, let it float back. Breathe, don't overstretch. Curl your fingers, curl your wrists, and take those knuckles toward the inside arm, straight arm here. Release, take it back to the floor. Find your breath. Switch sides, either just roll over or flip over. And come on down. Pause here. Take the top arm, reach over your ear. Take the top leg, reach it long, tone in through the belly, and knee to elbow or go past it. And reach. Squeeze it in and reach. Squeeze it in and reach. Hold. Find your breath, everybody. Tone the belly. Drop that knee back. Take the arm up and take it forward. Draw the shoulder back so that the shoulders are level with each other. Take the arm up. Very gentle, lots of control. Just let the arm float back a little bit. Think of the stretch from the center of your chest. Deep, deep breath. Take it up. Release it down. Pause here. Release fully. Turn onto your back. Your knees are bent. Your feet are on the floor. Take both arms to cactus pose. Just let the arms rest. I know we've done a lot of work there for the arms, the shoulders. Nice length through your tailbone. Your feet stay on the floor the whole time. I want you to just slide your arms overhead if you can. Keep the elbows bent if you need to. And then slide the elbows down, lift your chest, slide the elbows up. So as you slide the elbows down to your waist, your chest is naturally going to rise a little bit. And then reach the arms up, the chest releases. Last one, squeeze. And reach. Arms to cactus pose. Bring both elbows, forearms together, and then cross your elbows one on top of the other. Wrap both arms around you. Just hold. It's like you're giving yourself a nice big hug. One, you're here, stay here. Two, you're going to release and do an eagle arm while lying down. Breathe. If you want to play, you can take 1 foot center, cross your knees, hook your little feet, and do a supine eagle pose. Keeping 1 foot on the floor. Deep breath. Try to remember which ones crossed because I didn't specify. Undo your legs, undo your arms, go to cactus, and then switch sides. Other elbow, just cross and give yourself a hug. If you want to go a little further, cross knees, hook that foot, keep the other foot on the floor. Take the arms to eagle arms. Neck, head, everything soft. Notice your breath, how it has calmed down, how you have brought yourself back to equilibrium. Release the arms, take it to cactus, release the legs. Lift up your hips, shift your hips over to the right, draw the knees toward your chest, lower the knees to your left, coming into a twist. The right arm at cactus, the left arm comfortable or resting at your knees. Back of the neck is long. Release this side, bring your knees back to center. Shift your hips through center and then over to the left edge of your mat. Draw the knees back toward your chest and lower those knees to the right. Your left arm stays at cactus, your right hand is comfortable. Cactus at your knees, between your knees, whatever feels good. Breathe. Soften, maybe smile here. Release that pose. Take it back to center. Bring the hips back to center. Draw your knees to your chest. Put the right foot back on the floor. Extend the left leg up. And then maybe straighten the right leg. Soften the shoulders. You can hold behind your thigh. You can hold at your shin. Grab big toe if that feels like something you want to do. Big deep breath. Release, bend the left knee, bring it to chest. Put your left foot on the floor, bring the right knee to your chest. Straighten the leg up. And then optionally, straighten the left leg. Keep the shoulders soft. Relax your face. You can hold behind the thigh, the shin, or find the big toe if you're not overreaching. Bend the knee, bring it to chest. Bring your other knee to your chest. Final pose before Shavasana. The arms go inside. Happy baby pose. You're either grabbing the outside feet, the big toes, the ankles, or behind the knees. Again, don't make it more than it needs to be as the last pose before Shavasana. Make it joyful, make it easy. Sacrum, your sacrum presses to the floor. One more deep breath here. Exhaling it all the way out. Bring your knees together. Extend one leg all the way to the corner of your mat. Extend the other leg all the way to the corner of your mat. Let the legs relax and splay out. Allow the arms to be in a place that's super comfortable. And find Shavasana. Shavasana, the deep let go. Feel the calmness in your body. Maybe notice your heartbeat or your pulse. Feel the softness with each breath. Go softer still. Let go of the thoughts. Just be with the breath. For those of you ready, and start to wiggle, start to move. Feel your breath deepen as you bend your knees. Draw the knees to your chest. And just rock side to side. Allow the knees to roll over to one side, curling into seedling pose, fetal pose. And then slowly press up, finding your seat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to your heart. Find gratitude in the practice. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Have an awesome day.